Well, the organization GSAFE helps make schools safe for students in the LGBTQ plus community.
And tomorrow night, they're holding their 25th annual celebration of leadership. We go behind the screens with Michael Bruno to find out more about the group and tomorrow's big show.
So GSAFE, we're a Madison-based organization, but we really work statewide with students, educators, and community members to make sure our schools are safe and affirming for our LGBTQ plus students. We've actually been doing work in Wisconsin for 25 years, so we're celebrating our 25th anniversary this year. And so tomorrow's event is our 25th celebration of leadership. While there's been so much progress made over the past 25 years, just this past month or so, we've seen a lot of attacks on our students, particularly our trans and non-binary students. And of course, our Black and brown students, our students of color, continue to not be safe and affirmed at school. And so this is just the work that we do as an organization, creating spaces, developing student leadership, and really helping educators learn how to create those schools where LGBT students feel like they're not only included, but valuable and capable and affirmed. It's just critically important, and it's great to be able to do the work with schools across the state.
And now, is GSAFE just in high schools, or is it in multiple different levels of school?
We actually work with students across the K-12 level. So the majority of our student clubs that we work with are at the high school and middle school level. But really, we do work with students and educators across the K-12 spectrum.
I found out I was getting the scholarship a couple of weeks before my high school graduation at the end of May, and I had applied months in advance. And until then, when I was searching for scholarships, I didn't know too much about GSAFE. I was mostly involved in local CLARE initiatives, but it was nice to find out that there was a Wisconsin-wide organization that helps support education, and I enjoy and I love what GSAFE does.
Do you have plans now that you're a high school graduate? What's next for you?
For me, it's going to UW Stout to study mechanical engineering and then transferring to a German university to study robotics, because I always love robotics, and also I want to minor in phonetics and different languages.
Accomplished young man.
Amazing. I mean, really smart and wonderful people. I'm so glad that they're honoring people like that. They're really supporting and really helping schools that really need support for people that are in the community.
And most vulnerable.
Right, exactly. They're susceptible to bullying. They're outcasting sometimes. So it's really nice to have your own peer group doing things within your high school, especially when times are hard enough to be in high school, to have support like that. And GSAFE is wonderful for that, being that organization that really does speak to that.
It's not just for LGBTQ students.
It started out that way.
It did start out that way. Now it's a statewide organization, and there's also a national organization. And now they're having their 25th anniversary for their big gala event tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. It's tomorrow night at Monona Terrace on the rooftop, weather permitting. It's 5 to 9:30. Tickets are gsafe2021.givesmart.com.
All right, the weather holds.
3, 2, 1.
It's Friday!
Play the part of Jim. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Michael. Have a good weekend.
See you next week.
Okay.
He'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.